This requires that the couple declare their freedom to marry each other before making the contract of marriage, when they take each other as partners for life. From earliest times, men and women have sought to unify their individual lives through the security of marriage. Hopes, dreams and aspirations are brought together on a wedding day to be shared and developed in order that the lives of both partners may best be fulfilled. Today we see Arran and Emma take what is a decisive and momentous step. A step that will bring its challenges, but also its triumphs, consolations and rewards. Ladies and gentlemen, Arran and Emma would like to thank you all for coming today to celebrate the beginning of their new life together. It means a great deal to them that you can all be here to share their special day and witness their marriage vows. They have found in each other love and happiness and now wish to affirm their relationship. So, as you know, you are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Arran Richard Grimes and Emma Louise Crouch. If any person knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. Or just for Arran and Emma, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. It is also a solemn union to provide love, friendship, help and comfort that each ought to have for the other, both in times of joy and in times of difficulty, not to be entered into lightly, nor lightly put to one side. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare you're free to marry. And Emma, you'll be glad to know we start with that. So if you'd repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Arran Richard Grimes.
Why I, Arran Richard Grimes.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Emma Louise Crouch.
To Emma Louise Crouch.
I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Emma Louise Crouch.
Why I, Emma Louise Crouch.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Arran Richard Crouch.
To Arran Richard Crouch.
The couple are now going to make their vows to each other, so would the guests that are comfortable doing so please stand.
Arran Richard Grimes.
Do take the Emma Louise Crouch.
Do take the Emma Louise Crouch.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And Emma, I call upon these persons here present.
Call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Emma Louise Crouch.
To witness that I, Emma Louise Crouch.
Do take the Arran Richard Grimes.
Do take the Arran Richard Grimes.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
It is also part of a long tradition of marriage in this country and many other parts of the world that the marriage contract is sealed by the giving and receiving of a ring. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolizes the unending and everlasting love that you feel for each other and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises you have. I'm putting it on the tip of Emma's finger, and whilst holding it there, repeat after me. Emma, I give you this ring.
Emma, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
And a symbol of our friendship.
And a symbol of our friendship.
And everlasting love for each other.
And everlasting love for each other.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And if you would wriggle that into place. Perfect. Perfect. And Emma, if you would take Arran's ring and holding it on the tip of his finger, repeat after me. Arran, I give you this ring.
Arran, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
And a symbol of our friendship.
And a symbol of our friendship.
And everlasting love for each other.
And everlasting love for each other.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And longer I have, I share with you.
And you would wriggle that into place. Very good. Thank you. That's the easiest of your tasks today. Just gets harder here, and someone who touches not only your heart but also your soul. And once in a lifetime, you discover someone who stands beside you, not over you. And once in a lifetime, you meet someone who loves you for who you are, not who you could be. And once in a lifetime, you find someone as you have found each other. Arran and Emma, you have both made the declarations required by law. You've made solemn promises and a binding contract in the presence of your friends and family gathered here today. Today is the start of a new life for you together. And we hope the feelings of love you have for one another will deepen and grow throughout the years to come. It is a great privilege and an enormous pleasure to declare you are husband and wife. So this is the moment when Arran and Emma are going to sign the register, and you can't sneak photos, but you'll get a chance any minute.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Looking around the room, there's one or two people who I haven't spoken to, and probably don't know me, but I'm the father of the bride. And my name's Carl, and I hope you agree that she looks absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
I still can't believe the same little girl that I've been looking after for 27 years, and she's made me very proud today. On behalf of Jill and I'd like to welcome Arran's parents, Julie and Jeff, and all the relatives and friends of Emma and Arran to celebrate this special day with us. Thank you all for coming, especially those that have travelled long distances, and I hope you all will have a lovely day. I'd like to thank everyone for making today possible. There's been lots of people who have helped behind the scenes, so thank you very much. And everyone here at the Double Cruise Hotel for looking after us for the special day. In preparing for today, I've been asked if I'd be nervous, although I'm not one for long speeches. When you live with these two here, and this one over there, you have to take your chance to get a word in. So it'll be short and sweet. I've seen Emma blossom from a gorgeous baby daughter into a beautiful woman we see today. Emma's always been very close to her mother. From her early years, she was very reluctant to leave her side, with her christening a very good example of how mother and daughter bond was going to grow. She would not settle with anyone, not until late in the evening after everyone had gone. But Emma soon started to show a very caring and generous side when her little sister came along. We were a bit worried when Emma was about 4. She came down the stairs one day in her pyjamas. Jill and I were watching telly and just said, "The computer's in water." We then realised she was sleepwalking. Took her back to bed. She didn't remember a thing in the morning. Thankfully, this seemed to be a one-off. However, another evening, Jill went up to check on her, not in her bed. She'd got out, climbed underneath, behind boxes, and was fast asleep. God knows how she managed that, but we obviously dragged her out, put her to bed, and again, next morning, not a memory of it. So, I also remember Emma was the one who had the heavy school bag, all the homework done on time. Charlotte was not as committed. Very, very proud of what Emma has achieved. She's always been very determined and focused in everything she does. As most of you know, she's in the bakery business and has been since she was 15 years old. And Days of Ashwell gave her a very good introduction to the career that she's followed and she enjoys. She's tried other jobs but been stuck behind the desk and the computer was not her idea of fun. Maybe because of the water scenario, I'm not sure. But Emma's very much a people person and has changed from a very shy little girl to a very confident and beautiful young lady. Now, Arran. I'd like to formally welcome you into our family. I know you don't need to be asked to look after Emma, because if you don't, your little sister will be waiting. You've been together a number of years now, you've had your trial run, so you know what you're letting yourself in for. Some of you, especially those who use the Snapchat app, well, now Arran's a bit of a prankster. But he's very well disciplined in planning his and Emma's future. He asked for a hand in marriage back in January 2014, with a plan unbeknown to Emma to whisk her off her feet with a proposal in Ireland later in May. I must admit I couldn't see him pulling it off. You know? Emma was not one for surprises, not certainly one at the last minute. And it involved her getting up at 3:30 in the morning. But fair play to him, he pulled it off. However, unfortunately, he must have been so relieved that she said yes, he spent the following 2 days in bed. Put it down to something he ate. The warm-up act's nearly over. I'm on the home straight now and will be handing over to Arran. I'm supposed to offer the bridegroom a passing advice. So I offer the similar advice that I told Pete last year, that marriage isn't just about finding the perfect partner, it's being one too. When marrying each other, you create a partnership, so treat each other with respect. And now remember this, the man who gives in when he's wrong is said to be a wise man. The man who gives in when he's right is definitely married. So in closing, Emma and Arran, I'd like to wish you many years of happy marriage. And if you're half as happy as Jill and I have been, and as lucky when raising your own family, you won't have gone far wrong. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to propose a toast. Please be upstanding. Raise your glasses and join me in toasting the bride and groom, Emma and Arran. On your special day, and go forward together with all our love and a long and happy future. Over to Arran.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to start off by saying that as a gay man, this is the furthest I've ever gone with a bet. Mark gave me 20 quid. No, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here, and so would Emma. Each and every one of you are here today because you mean a lot to us. Except Jack, your mum and dad couldn't find a babysitter in time. Actually, I think I made a really bad mistake today. I should have gone with the lamb, not the beef. Now, firstly, just check your glasses are full because I'm going to be making a number of toasts. The first one is to Carl and Jill. From day one, they've welcomed me into their family, and they've managed to raise a beautiful, hard-working, kind daughter in Charlotte. They've done all right with Emma as well. But, no, we'd just like to say thank you very much, and I promise that Emma's happiness is my number one priority, and it always will be. So I'd like to toast Carl and Jill. The second one is for my parents, Mum and Dad, or Julie and Jeff, as you all know them. Again, like Jill and Carl, from day one they've welcomed me into their family. And yeah, they've always supported me in every decision that I've made. I mean, they've raised me very well, I assume, because I've got a beautiful wife, and if they hadn't have done their job properly, then there's no way I'd be here today. They've supported me in every decision that I've made, even the controversial ones, like after 5 years of law school, countless thousands of pounds of my education, and 2 offers for a training contract. I turned around and said to them, I don't want to be a solicitor anymore. I want to pack boxes for a living. So if we could raise our glasses to my long-suffering parents. We'd also like to thank both sets of parents for their financial contributions, not only for today, but also for the time we decided that we were going to move in together. Without their support, we wouldn't be living where we are today, and half of you probably wouldn't be invited. We have got some flowers for our mums, which are, they're underneath here. Yeah, there's one I prepared earlier. A small token of our appreciation.
Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. It's never been a problem. It's always been a pleasure.
We could just repay the money, but that's cheap. As you all see as well, the cake looks absolutely fantastic. It's partly down to my mum, who made the cakes, but then also to Laura, our friend, who just put a lot of time, money and effort into making it what it is today, and yeah, it just looks brilliant. So if we will give Laura a round of applause. We've got a small token of our appreciation for Laura as well. I'll be shortly moving you on to the main entertainment of tonight, which is Ben. For the past 28 years he's been like a brother to me. I'm very grateful for him as well. But I am 28, yes. Change the speech. Yeah, I'm very grateful to have him as my brother, and we've got a small present for him as well, which is over here somewhere. This is returnable if the speech is horrendous.
You get the thing you probably want to teach us.
Okay, thank you very much. And also our usher, Marvin. Marvin's been my best friend for many, many years. It's not an easy task most of the time, but he does it with style and grace, and yeah, we absolutely love having him in our lives, so we've both got him a present as well. So come on and take a bow. Cheers, Mark. Thank you. So yeah, if we could just toast Ben and Marvin. To Ben and Marvin. To me. Now finally my gorgeous wife and her 2 bridesmaids. Charlotte and Kate, everybody I'm sure can agree that you look beautiful today. And again, thank you to Charlotte, who was on hair and makeup duties. I was a bit concerned a couple of days ago when she asked to borrow my trowel. You've done an alright job there, Charlotte. And Emma, you look absolutely stunning. But you do every day to me. A lot of people, including Emma, said how lucky I was to be marrying her. And I know why, really. Well, I think I've worked it anyway, it's because of the free cakes. But no, she... hold on, I've lost my place now. Yeah, fortune did smile on me the day that we met, and I remember it vividly because I won a tenner on the lottery. I do actually remember the day that I first set eyes on Emma. She was leaning on the bar, putting out the diary in the boar's head, and I saw her across the bar, and I thought at that point, I've never seen anyone more beautiful in all my life. That was until I met Jill. You're crying because it was good, was it not? No. But yeah, I knew from that moment that I wanted to be with Emma. Yeah, I knew that I wanted to spend my life with her because there was something very special about her. But Emma took a little more convincing than I did.
Not surprised.
After a little persuasion, perseverance, my charms, my good looks, my personality, my modesty broke her down, and the rest is, as they say, history. And I couldn't be more happier. And the only thing I'm grateful for as well is the fact she doesn't change men as often as she changes job. But since we've been together, we've had an amazing 7 years, and I can't wait to see what the rest of our lives bring us. Yeah, so I'll have to hand you over to my brother now. But before I do, can we just toast Emma, my beautiful bride. Yeah, so I hand you over to my brother, or Bullshit Ben as he's referred to by his friends. Everything he says is lies, so but thank you all for coming. We hope you have a really great time, and I hope you enjoy what he's got in store, whatever that is.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was told that a best man speech should last no longer than it takes for the groom to orgasm during sex, so I'm done. That's me. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ben. I'm Aaron's older brother. As an older brother, you have to be a role model, a confidant, a teacher, an idol, an alibi, and as such.